What's going on, everyone? Thanks for clicking on my video. I greatly appreciate it. Hey, if you wouldn't mind taking the time to subscribe to my channel, it means a lot to me. All right, we got a motorcycle or a scooter. Oh my gosh. You couldn't have gone up? I don't understand this. This is the same as what I talk about when you miss your exit. You go up to the next exit and turn around. You pay your penalty for not paying attention. So he should have gone up here to this next street that's up here and turned left and got on the road that he needed to be on. Bad idea. Oh my gosh, I do not envy you guys. If you do these car haulers or mobile parking lots or whatever we call them nowadays, let me know. I would like to sit in your truck and take a look out the windshield with this visibility. That's gotta be rough. I mean, realistically, you can see the entire roadway, which is all you really need, but being able to see down the road too is pretty important. Yeah, I can even tell you can't even see the headlight or the stoplight. Okay, making a U-turn. No, this isn't a U-turn. This is one of those weird Texas roads. Okay, so he's turning, but he's got to turn all the way over here to these weird Texas roads that have the lanes here and then the ones on the side too. Went for it a little too quick and this truck gets into him, it looks like. Wham. Yep. Obviously the person that has the dash cam on that should have stopped, waited for an opening, and then went for it. All right, we're out west somewhere. Oh. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Oh my gosh, that was so close. Stay in the middle, buddy, if you can. Don't get into this oncoming mess. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. What happened? I'm guessing either something got into his side or he blew a tire or something. Oh my gosh, that makes my stomach turn. Luckily that white car dodged it, but a head-on collision like that would have most likely been fatal. All right, we're on one of those two-lane country roads. Oh, drifted over. Can you make it back up? Correct it? Oh, too much. Over you go. Oh, a double roll. Triple roll. All right, drifting. I don't know if he wasn't paying attention or what was going on. Back. Yep, there's the grass once, twice. And now he comes to a stop. Oh my gosh, that was crazy. Okay, backing up on a city street. Somebody that doesn't know how to parallel park. What are those buildings? Was this pre 9/11? Oh, I didn't even pay attention to this car. Yeah, he is kind of toting that line there a little bit. I was over here watching this car. Did I see a turn signal? All right, let's back it up one more time just to see if we could see a turn signal. Either way, he should have been over here. Nope, no turn signal either. There it goes. Yeah, signal your intentions and signal your intentions early. Either way, he should have been over here if he was going to make that maneuver, and realistically, he probably should have never done it to start with. Okay, we're fixing to take the exit. Whoa, pause it. Back it up. There it goes. Exit. 25 miles an hour. I'd estimate he's going a little bit quicker than 25 miles an hour. Oh, sliding. Jackknifed. Yep, that's why rainy conditions or wet roadways to start with, and then on top of that, you add in the factor of going too fast for conditions too. I'm not an expert on speed versus like your camera and what it looks like, but I'm guessing he was going a little quick. Flagger up ahead. Brakes. Are you gonna tip? Oh, you kept it upright. Yeah, when you see brake lights and a flagger up ahead, this person wasn't paying attention. Simple as that. Okay, we're on a country road. Oh my gosh. Y'all watch out for the farmers, especially around harvest, September, October, even early November. Be careful of these farmers out here. They have to use the roadways too. Brakes, 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 no brakes. One. Can he get the other one? Oh, he dodged it. Oh, look how dark that is. Whew. That's tough to see. Very tough to see, and why a lot of drivers prefer to drive during the daytime. So dark. Oh, and a tree fell down in the road. Yeah, we got a little bit of storming going on. I seen some lightning over here. Kind of unavoidable on this one as far as being able to avoid the tree in the road when it's that dark outside and you can't see. The best thing you can do if it's storming or has been storming and you know it's that dark outside, go slow. Maybe you can see it ahead of time. If not, you get into that situation. Oh my gosh. Oh, it looked like it crammed him into the wall. Braking. He's slowing down. Why is this truck moving over? Oh, man. It looks like it shot it off the side. I don't understand why this truck moved over in the first place at all. He should have just held his lane and slowed down himself so he can make this turn. Oh my gosh, that's terrifying. Okay, merging over, not paying attention when you're merging. Check your mirrors, check your blind spots. Yeah, this should have been very easily avoidable. Okay, we got a car turning here. Looks like I see a red light. This truck, there it is. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the truck that has the dash cam on it shouldn't have ran this red light. It was pretty clearly red. Okay, oversized load. Ah, gotcha. Oh, come on, truck. Was traffic backing up for him? So let me just give you some pointers here. If these pilot cars here, that the dash cam is on a pilot car, if they are blocking one lane, it's for a reason. Don't try to pass them. Don't try to go around them. These oversized loads are a pain in the butt to handle. We have the permits. They have the pilot cars to keep this driver and the material safe. But if people just completely ignore it, then there's not really much of a point. So that's why this truck was kind of trying to block this other pickup truck from getting through over here. Okay. Yeah, this is why oversized loads pay so much more. He looks to be, I'd say, somewhere between 14 and 15 feet wide. It's got to be over 14. No, 14 I think is the max before you need a pilot car to help assist. If I remember right. It's been a while since I've pulled anything that big. Yeah, he tried to block him. However, creating an accident is probably not the best idea. And this truck right here definitely shouldn't have been participating in the blocking maneuvers. I can't tell if up ahead of him, if there's stopped traffic where he needed to move over. It looks like it, but not enough. No, he definitely sped up to try to block that guy out. That part was unprofessional. But cars, if you see those pilot vehicles blocking one lane, it's because there's like a guardrail or a stop car on the shoulder that they can't take up that space that's on the shoulder. They need to be splitting the lane, actually. Oh, lost your tonneau cover. You got a little bug splat there right in front of your camera. Okay, we're turning. It's turning yellow to red. Should have made an effort to slow down and stop instead of doing that, because that's what happens when you try to rush it. Oh, stupid, stupid, stupid. Oh my gosh, people. How do you not know that that's a bad idea? That's what I want to know. Where did you go to any sort of driver's ed class? How did you pass your exam to get your license? That's crazy. Yeah, you definitely need to reevaluate your skills if you're doing crazy stuff like that. All right, what we got going on here? Oh, pinching him out. Oh, and a keister. Okay. Oh, he's merging over because of the lane ends. Got it. Yeah, so this lane over here was ending, and he waited to this car waited to the last second to merge over. This truck noticed it a little too late, but he started to move over, but not in time. Yeah, because this lane's ending. And realistically, this truck's kind of teetering the line there too. Good old-fashioned suppository. Okay, we're on a two-lane road here. Truck, 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 truck. Didn't even come to a complete stop. Yep, there's the truck right there. And nope, he kept rolling. To his credit, that tree was a little bit hard to see through, but he should have come to a complete stop, look both ways. Good thing this driver had a dash cam, because that could have been bad for the truck driver. Okay, brakes, 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 brakes. Then you have no option but to swerve. Not a big deal on this one. Luckily, you know, nothing happened, so he's able just to move back over. But you're in a construction zone, and that's why they lower the speed limit, so that if something slows down like that, you can be paying attention and stop for it. Bright sunlight combined with probably a little bit of not paying attention. And he does the farmer a favor and helps plow his field a little bit. Unfortunately, he's probably spilling coolant and all that into the land, and it's probably going to be messed up regardless. Yellow light. This guy caught it. This guy did not. Alright. Oh, truck's hanging out a little bit. So it looks like this is a business of some sort here, and people are exiting this way. I don't really see much of a point in this guy sticking out the way he was, as it looks like there's plenty enough room. There's not a truck in front of him. He just hasn't made the turn yet. Either that, or this truck was in his way to where if he were to turn when, you know, right now, the end of his trailer is going to come in contact with the front of that truck. Nope, that doesn't even seem to be the case either. I mean, the only other explanation is that he's having a mechanical issue. Because there's plenty of room there to finish that turn off. Okay, we're going on a two-lane back road. Got a pretty good stopping distance in front of him. Says the vehicle in front stops suddenly to give way to a pedestrian in the area that doesn't have a pedestrian crossing. Oh, yeah. That's tough. You want to make sure that people can cross the road safely and come to a stop. But in a situation like that where it's not a crosswalk or anything, it's probably best to not yield to pedestrians and let them jaywalk like they're going to jaywalk. And if they end up getting hurt, it's kind of on them because they're jaywalking. Granted, in the country like this, there's not really a whole lot of crosswalk areas. But it's never a good idea just to stop in the main lane of travel unless, of course, you're turning or something like that. This looks like to be probably about a 45 to 55 mile an hour speed zone too. So just be careful out there. And it's going to take him a little while to get back up to speed too. Yeah, trucks go from 0 to 60 in eventually. Alright, we're on the Jersey Turnpike. Got some Starbucks in the drink cup. Oh, it looks like he was getting too close and ended up whacking his mirror. Not a big deal. Those shift out to where, you know, if something comes in contact with them, they're designed to where they're going to shift versus brake. So most likely there's no damage. The truck driver that hit him also probably didn't even notice that happened. That's not a big enough impact to shake the truck in any sort of way to make you think that you hit something. So he's probably going to carry on down the road, and that's just the way it is. Get out, make sure your mirror's not damaged. If you can get the name and company numbers and all that stuff, the trailer numbers, give them a call, but most likely you're just going to have to deal with it. Okay, Florida Turnpike. Okay, merging over. Stuff's coming to a stop. Dead stop up here. This is what I'm talking about, though, finding an out. Unfortunately, the out ended up being in a lane of travel. So he did the best that he could in that situation, other than, hey, stuff's slowing down, go slow. Yeah. You see one truck moving over right there. Boom. Another truck's moving over right there. Boom. Another, you know, yeah. I mean, was he signaling before? That's kind of what I want to know. Let's take it back just a couple of seconds. Oh, now we have a turn signal. Okay. Yeah, he kind of jumped over there quite a bit. A little hard. He probably could have got on his brakes pretty hard and been fine too. Just be careful. Okay, we're merging over. This guy's merging over with not enough room to. Huh. That was on the blind side technically, but I feel like blind side is kind of blown up out of proportion to where it's unrealistic. In the newer trucks, there's really not much of a blind spot. There is a little bit, but if you take the time and merge over the way you need to merge over, it shouldn't be that big of a deal. Some of the longer nose trucks, they do have blind spots. It just kind of depends on how the truck is laid out, but a lot of the newer models, you should either know, hey, you're watching your mirrors every 10 seconds, you're checking this one, you're checking this one, and you know, okay, there's cars moving around you. Keep a mental track of what cars are coming up beside you, what color they are, what shape they are, whether they're a van, a car, an SUV, and just mental, hey, where'd that SUV go that was pulling up on my side a minute ago? Is it still there? Take a second look. And what helps too is to talk through like your surroundings, because I know a lot of times we get distracted and not necessarily distracted, but we just zone into driving down the road and we forget to pay attention to our surroundings. And what happens is we kind of get tunnel vision where we're not seeing stuff around us. So if you're verbally checking it, I know doing that for 11 hours a day isn't realistic, but mentally keep a note. Hey, this SUV just came up on my blind side. Where did he go? Is he still there? You know, just keep a mental note of what's going on around you. Okay, we're in Ohio. Okay, so he's merging over a little bit early. Truck ended up coming over way too close. I get it. He got close, but did anything happen? He probably should be paying a little bit more attention. Now, if he goes and chases him down and throws a big old temper tantrum of something that didn't happen but almost happened, you know, you're getting frustrated over literally nothing. Nothing happened. I hate when people do that. But if you're a four-wheeler or a car or just your regular driver watching, a good rule of thumb is to look in your rearview mirror, the one that's up here, and when you're merging over to the next lane, make sure you see both of the headlights of the semi-truck in that rearview mirror before you merge. And that gives us enough room to come to a stop. If you stop in front of us or something were to happen, a deer runs out in front of you, that gives us enough reaction time to make sure that we got enough room to stop. Oh, got into his back. Four ways on, good job. Yeah, if you're ever in any sort of accident like that, go ahead and put your four ways on, move over to the shoulder ideally, but the median if you can't get over that far. Just move whatever accident you've been in to the shoulder if possible, or out of the main lanes of travel. All right, we got a pilot over there. Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. Oh my gosh. Oh, double whammy. Yeah, I hate when this happens, that the traffic gets backed up onto the interstate like that. It's so dangerous. And a lot of times, if it's only one lane too, let's back it up just a hair further. If it's only one lane that's exiting, and like not even the whole lane is exiting, and there's just an exit, a lot of times it'll back up onto the shoulder here, and then it gets crazy dangerous because people are having to slow down out of nowhere, just like that. I mean, he did a good job paying attention and trying to take an out. Unfortunately, that out happened to be, you know, another truck in that lane. Good effort, though. Okay, real quick, what are we noticing here? We got lanes going this way for an exit and lanes going that way for an exit. Okay. Yep, and somebody's going to miss their opportunity to get over and think it's a good idea to cut in front of a big truck. Bad idea. Yeah, pay attention to what you're doing. Don't run stoplights. Okay, looks like something's going on the back of this truck over here. It's smoking pretty bad. Now, let's see if I can rewind here and take a look. I don't know if a tire blew. I think we're a little too far along. Let's back up a little bit further. Oh, I didn't even see that. Okay. Boom, blown tire. Got it. Watch right about here. Here it comes. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Those are called gators because they look like alligators, and that comes from recapped tires. What happens is when they make a recap tire, they take a regular tire that's, you know, worn down, they shave it down flat and re-glue another section of tread onto that tire and ship it out the door. They're extremely dangerous. I definitely do not recommend having those on your truck. But again, a lot of times you don't really have much of a choice. You kind of got to do whatever your company does. So those recaps are really dangerous though. Okay, we're on board with a long-nosed Peterbilt. Oh, what was that? Hang on, I got to take it back and look. I was watching this truck over here, seeing what he was about to do. Okay, I'm watching right over here. Oh, he blew a steer tire. Oh my gosh, that's like my worst fear on the road, is blowing a steer tire, because this happens right here and you lose control. And the best advice that I got onto that is don't get on the brakes, don't do anything, but try to maintain the steering as best as possible and just let it coast to a stop. Move over. I mean, you're not going to even be able to move over. This has never happened to me, and I'm terrified of it happening to me. All right, what's this one? Okay, more gators in the road. Oh, got the car. Knocked it loose. Into the wall. Into the truck. Oh my gosh. All because of a gator in the road. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm telling you, those things are dangerous. They have the ability, if they break free and start flinging down the road, they can tear off mirrors. They can tear, you know, put a hole in your windshield. They're not to be played with. Stay away from those if you can avoid them. All right, we're in a city. Oh! Oh my gosh. Let's back that up a little bit. Okay, in a city here. Obviously, this car is doing the best he can, but I wouldn't recommend jumping out into the blind spot. So in this situation, your best bet is to hop into this lane right here, wait for your opportunity to move over, then move over. Or wait for this light that's turning green right now to keep on letting people through and wait for an opening that way. I know some of these businesses that are right by lights like this are a pain in the butt to get out of. Oh my goodness. Another thing you can do, truck drivers, is help these cars out. You know, you're a giant vehicle. This guy very easily could have helped this car out. He can see in his mirror when people are coming this way and going this way. So what I like to do when I'm in this situation where I know that a car isn't able to see past me is I try to direct them out of the window of my truck. And a lot of times they're looking up at me too. So I'll tell them, stop, wait a second. And when there's a clearing, I'll come on, let's go. And then they can get out safely. So help your fellow driver out. Obviously, it's not your responsibility technically, but you know, you're going to save somebody that it could have very easily been bumped right into you. And your day could have been messed up. So Help each other out there. I know that was a tough spot to get out of. What we got here? Okay, traffic slowing down. Oh, all right, I gotta take another look here. Let's take it back. I'm looking for a turn signal. There it goes, turn signal. And brake lights, so this guy should have been paying attention. Let me take one more quick look here just to see stopping time frame. It's pretty close. Now he gets on his brakes. Yeah, he wasn't paying attention. You can see the truck lurch forward just a little bit. We'll take it back one more time just so you can see that. But he had plenty of stopping distance to stop if he was paying attention. All right, so we got about 1, 2, about 3.5 car lengths away. So that's plenty of stopping distance to stop if you're paying attention. Watch the hood of the truck here. It lurches forward just a little bit. There. Yeah. He wasn't paying attention. All right, what we got here? Ooh, a Mack truck. Little pit bulldog, or a bulldog on the front. Okay, brakes. He's looking for an out, trying to figure it out. He tries to move, didn't have enough time. You see the truck, this is not the greatest quality video, but the truck is jolting side to side a little bit. He was trying to figure it out. Just not quite enough time to get stopped. Oh no, not the lazy boy. Oh, you ruined somebody's comfort for the day. Okay, all right, so this is a big one. Tractors going down the road, especially in like months like now, September, October, when people are starting to harvest their grains on these back 2-lane roads. Be very careful of these guys. Oh my gosh. Oh, good Lord. Oh man, that's awful. Obviously the truck was trying to zip around him and he turned too. Oh no, the excavator. The top of it hit the light post. Luckily it doesn't look like anything got damaged with that, but yeah, a little too high there. Real quick, always know the height of your vehicle, whether you're in a Sprinter van or a semi truck or a box truck, whatever it is. Know the height of your vehicle. This way you're not getting into this situation and or running into low bridges or something like that. Oh, and he hit the, oh no, it dropped down. He hit the other one too. Oh, it looks like a similar situation. That cherry picker bucket was too high. Oh, and it's really getting after those electric lines. Holy crap, that's scary. Yeah, if you ever have a situation where you've accidentally hit one of those power lines, just remember the thin one is just like a cable or a telephone line, but the triple braided, that's got electricity running through it. So make sure you're being safe and don't get out of the vehicle if you ran into that. Anytime you see sparks, just stay in your vehicle, call 911, get people out there to shut off that power. Otherwise, you will electrocute yourself. All right. Okay, semi truck coming on the interstate or the highway. Whoa, over he goes. Looks like a bunch of scrap metal. Okay. Looks like a old military truck. Try to go for the crossing. A little bit deeper than what you thought there, wasn't it? Oh my gosh, I hope he's all right. Yeah, that's why it's dangerous to run through puddles and in rain. If you're going through a puddle, you never know quite how deep it is. That's the main problem. And number two, the big issue is if your brakes get wet, it can mess up your brakes, and then you won't be able to stop later on when you need to. So yeah, if you can avoid it, go ahead and stay out of the big puddles like that. I know it's fun to run through them though. So I'm a human just like you. Ooh, again, know the height of your vehicle. That guy probably would have made it if he was able to center it through there, but he wasn't able to. Okay, we got a truck on the train tracks. Never a good spot to be stuck at. Guy walking here. Oh, did it get it? I guess we'll never know. Let's rewind that one. These are going through a little quick. Can't really tell what's going on. Okay, so he cut the corner obviously real short here. You could see his tire running over. These ones ran over it too, so he's taking out the lights. Be careful. If you're not going to make the turn, don't take the turn. Also, if you get in a situation where straight is a bridge, you know, that you're going to run into, left is a no truck, right is the only way you can go, you know, call some law enforcement out there to help you. They're going to be there either way if you mess something up. So they're there to help you find an alternate route. Just take a pause, get on the shoulder, make sure that you're safe. Okay, we got a big old long truck here. Oh, did you see the light turn green? Let me back it up just a second. I don't know if that's the reason for this video, but look right here, you got the light. It goes from red to green while this guy's turning. Boom, green light. Oh no. Now it's no light. I thought somebody was going to come and run through and T-bone him or something. Okay, yeah, this one is one of a... I'm trying to look here and see, because the video got cut a little bit short. Let's go ahead and... Okay, so it looked like he originally went to make the turn and turn to, you know, regularly. He's coming over here and turning, making his turn, but noticed he wasn't going to make it. So he cut back to the left in order to move the trailer in that direction, but it was too little too late, and you got the issue of the rear end swing that we've talked about before on this channel, and that's what ended up clipping this. Actually, it looks like he got into it before he was even over there. Oh, down it goes. Okay, first thing I'm noticing, bright sunlight. Hard to see. Get yourself a good pair of sunglasses. Oh. So my guess is he was trying to go for the exit and cut a little too sharp, a little too late. All right, again, we got bright sunlight. Yeah, that was a rough one. T-bone on the driver's side. That's definitely rough. Let's take it back here. Just a hair. All right, so the light post for the stoplight is right here. You tell me if you can see what color it is. Okay, now I see some green. But again, we're in a video too. So it's a little bit more difficult to see. Looks like it's still green. Looks like he tried to move over too. I'm having trouble deciding whether that was 100% a green light or not. It looks like it, but I can't tell with that sun. Oh, uh-oh, U-Haul. Oh, man, he almost made it too. He must have just barely hit one of these sprinkler heads. He was so close. Yeah, especially, it looks like this is kind of going to be a theme of this video. I'm not sure how it goes after this, but yeah, know the height of your vehicle, especially if you're not used to driving trucks. And semi-trucks aren't your thing. You're not a truck driver. You get a U-Haul or a Penske truck or any vehicle. Know the height of your vehicle. Near where I live in another neighboring city, there's a ton of low bridges that it just doesn't fit. So, yeah, know the height of your vehicle, and especially be extra cautious if you're not sure and you're not familiar with height restrictions and whatnot. All right, we got a little car trying to pull a big truck. Get it, buddy. Go. This truck driver needs to be giving it some gas too, by the way, if you get in this situation. He's not giving it nothing right now and making this car do all the work. Work together if you're stuck in the snow and both be pulling. That's what I'm talking about. Who says little cars can't pull? Okay, what we got going on here? Looks like he's... Oh, I see what's going on here. Yeah, if you take a... sorry, my nose itched. If you take a look here, you got the landing gear that connected with the ground going over this. It looks like an R&L truck, actually. Why wouldn't you get out and raise your landing gear? Your landing gear is lowered down all the way anyway. It is indeed a R&L truck. Okay, another situation, or another thing you can do here is turn on your locking your differentials, which basically makes these ones spin too, as well as the front ones. It's a little switch on your dash, and you can lock your differentials into where all four. It's like putting your pickup truck into four-wheel drive, essentially. Yeah. But realistically, he needs to get out and raise his landing gear, and he no longer has an issue. He's trying to back up onto the thing. Yeah, do yourself a favor and raise your landing gear all the way when you're picking up a new trailer. Okay, we got a bus stuck on the tracks, and countless people just standing around like there's not a train coming. Good Lord, people, get out of the way. Yeah, train wins. As far as on-earth transportation, that's not a plane or a boat. Yeah, train wins as far as land navigation vehicles. Every time. Hundreds of people standing around. Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh, man. They were probably on that bus. I'm over here giving them a hard time for just standing around watching. Where else are they going to go? All right. That's yeah, they were probably on that bus. Okay. Oh, rear end swing. Okay, we got a tractor pulling a trailer. Different kind of tractor, but still a tractor. It's a little bit stuck there. Okay, so instead of doing it like this, what I would do is I would double up this line to where it's hooked. Both of the hooks are to the tractor or vice versa to the trailer. This way you're doubling your tension strength. Yeah, double it up. This way you ain't got this much space. What is this guy? Oh, he's pulling two. I didn't see the cable there. This looks like a really good strap though. Okay. I see a power line right here. I don't know if that's about the video or not, but we got a concrete mixer. As slow as you can. What is going on here? Is the Bobcat pulling it up the hill? Okay, yeah, maybe that's what's happening. So just because of this steep incline here, the truck's probably not able to back up under its own power. So it's got the bobtail, or not the bobtail, skid steer, whatever you want to call that thing, Bobcat, helping him out a little bit. All right. Okay, they're using chains, which is the ideal situation if you're pulling anybody through anything. This is just this is dumb. Why would you even bother trying? Again, we got a situation here. This is effectively a river. I don't know if it's flooding or not, but this has got current, all this stuff. This is a bad idea. Yeah, I mean, if it's your own personal vehicle and you want to do whatever you want to do with it, I guess. But if you're working for a company or anything, don't do that. This looks like it's a different country, though. Wet, rainy conditions. You can barely see out the window from the dash cam. Everything is so blurry. That's a good indication that you need to slow down. especially when you're in a city area like this where there's a bunch of street lights. Those add glare and reflection on the road, and it makes it even harder to see. Surprisingly. Okay, yep, went too fast, got a little loose and into the guardrail over here. Be careful, slow down, take your time when it's raining and snowing. Okay, looks like we're in New Jersey. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, so this truck driver rolled up the shoulder to get to where he needed to go. Now, we're not seeing the whole picture here because it very well could have been that he had to move over to the shoulder for some sort of maintenance reason, or there was a car that was jumping in on his side and he had to get on the shoulder and he had to find a spot to get in. And unfortunately, it was right in front of this guy. Now, this was another issue right here. This car, oh, here's a van too on this side coming in. But this car waiting till obviously the lane is completely ended to jump in. This is a huge issue that happens in a lot of major cities. People wait till the last minute and just cut in, and they do it quite a bit in front of semi trucks as well. So when we talk about predicting what people are going to do, this is what I'm talking about. When you realize that there's a pattern going on in people's driving and driving habits, you have to, as a professional, kind of predict that that's going to happen and leave yourself enough room for it to happen. And I know that sounds like you're preparing yourself to be taken advantage of, but it's going to save you a ticket or an accident. Okay, now he's got to jump on his brakes because this car is kind of cutting in here too. Yeah, you just got to be careful. And again, just predict what people are going to do if you're a truck driver listening. We are the professionals, technically, so we're supposed to do the right stuff. And this guy's not doing the right stuff. He's definitely rolling up the shoulder. Yeah, he's trying to get to where he's got to go. Don't do this. Don't run up the shoulder like that. And especially don't be merging in on people. What the hell are you doing, dude? ASL Transportation. Why? This guy needs to lose his license for this. In a hurry, raging, I'm guessing. He's going to end up causing a massive accident. And he's a day cab truck too. You're getting home every night, buddy. Well, what are you complaining about? Why are you in such a rush? You're going to be home tonight. Most likely. Some day cabs still do some over-the-road stuff and just get hotels. Alright. We're over here in Florida. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, my gosh, that's so scary. Oh, good Lord. Hold on, let's take it back. See what happened. So we got a biker here crossing the road with something on his shoulders too. This is tough. So I've watched several of these accident videos even before I started reacting to them here on YouTube. I've seen several, and the common denominator that I see a lot of times is people swerve away for, like, so if somebody's coming this way, they kind of swerve away and they end up colliding there. That being said, I had an incident last summer, not this summer, but the previous summer, where a car was driving the opposite direction of me, and a Jeep came out and tagged its rear end. Now the car spun out and went that way, but the Jeep ended up in front of me, and I was doing that same thing, and we had come into contact. Now mentally, like, I've thought about it, and I know that I need to go away from where it's heading, not try to outpace it to the shoulder of the road basically. But in the heat of the moment, in the accident, you don't think about that. You're trying to make a quick maneuver to try to avoid the accident, and that's exactly what this guy did here. He was trying to outpace him to where he was at. The best way you can do it, if you can, again, in a in the state of an accident, you're not really thinking clearly. The only thing you're thinking of is don't get into the accident. So the best course for him would have been to slow down and let him pass, actually. Yeah, again, we're talking about instantaneous reaction that you can't, because they're both outpacing each other to the... Yeah, hold the lane and go in the opposite direction if you can. It doesn't always work out like that. Okay, it looks like this guy's burning through brakes, or he blew a tire. Yeah, it says the truck's brakes are overheating. Okay, probably just came down a big mountain and was holding on to the brakes. Okay, we're on I-80 and between Nevada and Colorado. Or sorry, California.
On my own, there it is. I can't get out, and there's the other driver in front of me.
Oh my gosh.
He can't get out, and like we stuck here. He cannot back up. It's the same thing for me.
Dozens of trucks and cars were left stranded in the deep snow.
And there's my passenger side right here.
I mean, that's not the worst snow. I'm sure he probably can't get his truck through it, or would have to chain up in order to get through it.
Like, you see, there's another truck in
But you got some serious gusts here.
Go forward, you cannot go backward. There it is.
Yeah, this is why you carry chains if you're going into these areas that have serious snow like this. Carry snow tire chains. And actually, I think they've started requiring them to have them at least on your vehicle, not necessarily on your tires in some spots. This way, people aren't getting stuck like this. I actually, last winter, I had to chain up for the first time ever because I try to avoid these areas during the winter. So I had to use my chains, and I didn't listen to the rules and chain up prior to going up the mountain. Ended up getting stuck in the middle of the road. Luckily, it was like 2 o'clock in the morning, so I didn't have to worry about it. I just got out and started chaining up in the cold. Good times. I actually got a video on that. I think it's a short reel. I was going through Utah, I want to say. I'll go ahead and put a pin up above if you want to go and check out that. But yeah, I had to put chains on it. It was beautiful, though. All right, what we got here? Caution. Right here on this sign, there's a clearance warning. I'm not sure what the size of these box trucks are, but it's about to get shorter. Yeah, buddy. Oh my gosh. Oh! Right on top of the truck. Oh man. Let's rewind that one back. That's so scary. All those guys running. Somebody ran it. Oh my god, did somebody run into that truck? Oh my gosh. Okay. It looks like this person's running behind it. Let's see what happens. Frame by frame. Oh man. Oh, jeez, oh Pete. Right on top of that truck. He's trying to get out of the way. Oh. Hey, good choice on the trucker, even though obviously he's in the wrong for not paying attention to what's going on. He chose the vehicle over the person. Once he started paying attention, he knew what was going on. Yeah. That's a tough call to make. Oh, and it hit another car up there too. I didn't even notice. Oh! Hey, he made it back on his on the right side up there. So what happened is a truck came from the other lane. You just couldn't see it because it was behind the main focal point of this video, which was that truck. What a great shot that is right there. All right, let's back it up just a hair. Yeah, the truck from this side must have come over the median. Tag the back of that trailer. All the stuff hanging out there. All right, car right here. I don't know why he's facing in this direction to start with, but I have a feeling he's fixing to cause some havoc. Oh, right into the side of the trailer. Oh, and it tipped the truck too. Okay, what's going on here? Oh, other lane. Ding, 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 ding. Found it. Oh my gosh. Oh, we got a slow motion. Coming over. Coming over. Oh, jeez, oh Pete. Unfortunately, this video ain't telling us what's going on as far as who's surviving or not, because these are pretty brutal accidents. Okay, the car got into the semi-truck and made it into the median. Oh, somebody ran through the intersection and then right into the house. Oh, good Lord. Imagine sitting there and watching your favorite evening game show. You're sitting there watching Jeopardy, eating a TV dinner on your TV tray, and a big 18-wheeler comes busting through your living room wall. Oh my gosh. I do not envy that person. Okay, looks like we are in a foreign country. Maybe. Or maybe those are just traffic signals or signs. Freeway, freeway. Okay. Taking the exit. My guess is the truck's going to be going too quick and flip over around the curve. Brakes, brakes, slowing down. Oh, called it. Oh, crap. Oh my gosh. Off the side of the whole roadway here. Yeah, definitely take it slow when you're going around those curves. At least here in America, I'm not sure about other countries, but you'll see a posted sign for the exit and it'll say 20 miles an hour, 40 miles an hour, whatever it is. That's not so much for cars, that's for trucks. So if you're going too fast around the corner, and you have a high weight load, and it'll tip over if you're going too quick around the corner. So just pay attention to those signs. It actually looks like there's one right here on this next video, but that'll show you how fast is your maximum that you need to be going around that curve. All right, let's take a look at the next one here. Whoa! All right, let me back it up. I wasn't paying attention. All right. Oh my gosh. Oh, fire. Oh, yeah, that's right. Dude must have been playing some American Truck Simulator in real life. Okay, out the back window. Wet. Either wet or wet and snowy conditions. You got an Estes truck and trailer. Doubles. Looks like it dodged that car, but just barely. And the driver's probably out of his seat. That's why it kept rolling. Oh, over he goes. So it looks like what happened here. Let's back it up just a hair. It looks like this car that was on his side ended up getting into him. Right here. Nope. Must have been on the other side. Oh my gosh. And his dash cam's what's tumbling. Okay, is he gonna make it out all right? We will never know. Oh! That's unfortunate. That was a Lowe's blow. Not nice. Sorry. Dad jokes. Can't help it. Let's back that one up one more time, though. Okay. Let's review here real quick. I wasn't paying attention to what was going on in the video, just the accident itself. This car right here was in the right. They were doing the correct thing. They were probably speeding quite a bit, but other than that, this is a red light. And it looks like this mail van over here was moving too. So they probably have the green light over here. This Lowe's truck is most likely what ran the red light. Let's take one more quick look here. Okay, we're at red. Let's see if this stops first, because it might be just this side that's green. Oh, he slowed down, but it looks like he was still rolling because he was ready to turn. These two sides have the green light, my guess. The Lowe's guy was doing in the wrong on this one. Okay. Got an older video here. Oh no, a tanker. Tanker flipping. Never a good thing. Either way, there's a higher likelihood that that's more of a problematic. Number one, there could be flammable liquids inside creating an explosion. I've actually seen one video a while ago. I haven't run across it yet. I'm hoping to on this channel, but where the tank actually explodes and there's somebody recording probably, you know, a quarter mile away, and the tank itself landed right by them. It shot up way in the air and then landed all the way over by them. Also, you could have hazmat materials, which isn't flammable, things that are an environmental hazard, acids, things like that. It could just be water, could just be milk, but either way, anytime a tanker flips, it's not a good day. All right, snowy conditions. Wind. And a bit of ice too. So you see all this blowing over here. This is wind coming from this direction. Let's take it back just a hair. A little bit further here. All right, let's go. Okay, yeah, the wind is blowing it, and you got a combination of wind and ice. Yep. Not that bad of an accident comparatively to the other videos. He's gonna need to get a tow. It's gonna shut down the interstate, but not huge. Oh! Both people trying to run the yellow light. If it's yellow, it means stop or start slowing down to come to a stop. Don't try to go for it. Let's take this one back a little bit here too. All right. Yep, both people trying to beat the red. Oh, I almost said fantastic job strapping the load down, but right there at the end, I seen the top one come loose. Everything else stayed though. Good job strapping down your load. Right here, that one came loose. But what do you expect when you flip over on your side? Okay, rainy, wet conditions, going into a curve, slipping right over the edge. Oh, does it keep it up? Oh no. And that is what we call a jackknife. Yeah, if you jackknife a truck, it just means that not necessarily that the truck comes loose from the trailer, which that's a total jackknife, but when the truck overextends into the trailer to where, you know, it's basically the angle is closing more than what is allotted, that's what a jackknife is. So his sleeper berth is probably dented all in, and his truck is too. Hey, that's it for this one. I appreciate all you taking the time to watch my video. If you enjoy content like this, consider leaving a subscribe for me. I'd appreciate it. All right, thanks. Bye.